ever wondered how the character of Jamie Tartt in Ted Lasso evolved from an arrogant soccer player to someone you can't help but root for, or how Phil Dunster, the actor who plays Jamie, almost ended up playing a different character altogether. Let's dive into the world of Ted Lasso and discover some fascinating behind-the-scenes stories. As a movie critic, I've seen my fair share of football-themed shows and movies. When I first watched Ted Lasso, I found Jamie Tartt to be incredibly annoying, much like some real-life soccer players I've encountered. However, just as Ted Lasso manages to turn even the grumpiest of individuals into team players, the show did the same with Jamie Tartt. In the first season of Ted Lasso, Jamie Tartt was traded at the end of the season, only to return in season 2 with a more contrite demeanor. By season 3, we see Jamie Tartt, who has apologized for his past actions and formed strong connections with his teammates and coaches. Interestingly, Phil Dunster, the actor who plays Jamie, initially auditioned for a different role in Ted Lasso. Phil Dunster had originally tried out for the role of Donnie Rojas, a Latin American character who was supposed to be the annoying AFC Richmond teammate. However, in the actual show, Danny Rojas, played by Cristo Fernandez, turned out to be a charming and uplifting figure. Well, Brett Goldstein's Jamie Tartt embodied the role of the cocky, irritating teammate. If the writers had stuck to their original conception of Danny Rojas, the show would have taken a completely different turn. Phil Dunster might not have been included in the Ted Lasso cast, and the show might have lacked one of its most memorable characters. As a hopeful actor, Dunster proposed a unique take on the character, which convinced the writers to transform the pompous Latin American player into a likable character. Meanwhile, Jamie Tartt, played by Dunster, initially embodied one of the antagonists in Ted Lasso, causing persistent irritation throughout the first season. However, as the series progressed, the writers and Dunster worked on developing Jamie Tartt's character, resulting in him becoming one of the standout characters by the end of Ted's Lasso season 3. And then what? Now, the big question on every Ted Lasso fan's mind is whether Phil Dunster will return as Jamie in Ted Lasso season 4. Originally, the creators had intended for the show to run for only 3 seasons, but due to the incredible response from both audiences and critics, there's talk about a possible 4th season. However, if produced, Ted Lasso season 4 might not feature Ted in a prominent role, and there seems to be no plans for Jason Sudeikis to reprise his character either. Unfortunately, it seems that Jamie Tartt won't feature in Ted Lasso season 4 because of scheduling clashes with Phil Dunster's other projects. Dunster is involved in both Apple TV Plus's drama Surface and Prime Video's show The Devil's Hour, which seems to have left no room for his return to Ted Lasso. As a dedicated fan, I was saddened to learn that Jamie Tartt won't feature in Ted Lasso season 4, but I'm excited to see what Dunster will bring to his other roles. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.